Mr. Nitin Kunkolikar, President of GCCI, in his welcome address appreciated the media for its role in the state while also stressing on the need for the press to have a balanced view when highlighting any issue. Around 100 fishermen affiliated to the Mandovi Fishermen Marketing Cooperative Society Limited submitted a memorandum to the Captain of Ports on Friday morning demanding an alternative jetty for anchoring their trawlers in response to the show cause notice sent by the Captain of Ports asking them to remove all their trawlers that were anchored mid-stream in the Mandovi River. The chairman of the Mandovi Fishermen Marketing Cooperative Society, Sitakan Parab, accused the government of permitting jetties for casino operations and neglecting the traditional fishing business. With the depleting catch of fish at sea and the growing number of trawlers, the state surely will have to think of more ingenious ways of accommodating these trawlers. Well, that's all we have for you this week. We'll be back next week with another edition of Goa This Week.
And we're heading into a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Vishwajit Rane, the Health Minister, unveiled Improve, a mobile diabetic clinic at the Goa Medical College, Bamboli yesterday. The mobile clinic, managed by the Novo Nordisk Education Foundation, World Leaders in Diabetic Care, is a pioneering initiative of the Goa government to detect and control diabetes in the state. Mr. Rane elaborated on the various facilities that would be available at the station.
We're also going to use this mobile clinic for carrying out camps and programs and diabetic checks. The blood samples will be analyzed, testing people for diabetes, and also their whole approach is going to be to test every household in the rural areas as well as urban areas for this program related to diabetes control.
Mr. Rane also spoke to Goa 365 about the objectives of the diabetic care program.
This type of tie-up with Novo Nordisk will help the people in the rural areas in Goa. Today, forget the rural areas, even in the urban areas, people are not that tuned whether they should go and do a diabetes check or no, because this is becoming a second after cancer. I am told after cancer, this is another threat to a human life. In the villages, as you know, condition of the man in the village is so poor that he will never think of going and doing a blood test and all. But sometimes these tests are important in these areas, so that for that proper orientation has to be given from the PHC and CHC level also. So how to go about, they will help us. They have got education material and also make people aware in the villages.
The launch of the vehicle was followed by a workshop on diabetic foot care conducted by Miss Althea Foster, retired consultant podiatrist, King's College, London. Miss Foster elaborated on the causes of diabetic foot in India.
An enormous problem in India. You have over 60 million people with diabetes. The majority of them will have nerve damage in their feet and will not be able to feel pain. So we see many diabetic feet in India with terrible problems. Many problems are caused by barefoot walking. Many other problems are caused by unsuitable shoes. I think the most popular kind of footwear in India is the chappal sandal, but we see many foot problems caused by these sandals. And the sad thing is that most foot problems in India which lead to amputation could have been prevented if they had been caught early and given the right treatment.
The Health Minister, Mr. Rane, also told us about other health initiatives besides diabetes care of the government of Goa.
My other initiative is a super specialty hospital which is going to be finalized this month, which will again be a blessing for the people of the state of Goa. The three top players are shortlisted. Their bids will come in I think by the 24th of this month. And through this PPP mode, we are trying to see what best benefit we can provide to the common man. If once it is approved, this will be one of the hospitals where our people then in future don't have to go out of the state of Goa for any medical care. And we will then concentrate. It will be an equity based model where the state government will also have equity in that. So it's not something board will have our Director of Health Services, Secretary Health, Dean Goa Medical College and others on the board. So then the balance will be by them.
A low-lying area near the old market at Margao is allegedly being filled up with municipal garbage and debris to facilitate the construction of a road. Two councillors of the Margam Municipal Council yesterday submitted a memorandum to the Senior Town Planner, Town and Country Planning Department, Mr. G.P. Naik, asking him to stop the land filling with municipal garbage as it could lead to contamination of groundwater.
My filling is not a three, when I talk about it, a filling a come take me. Presentation filling can kill more other all thing. And I have to write information Magoile, presentation away. And it don't a road. So the road belongs to the body Mali. So the road Ogaron ready the law. Why you can't kill and they can't filling tell them purpose.
It is learned that MMC councillor Piedad Nerona has been awarded the contract for the construction of the road. Goa 365 spoke to Piedad Nerona, who refuted the allegation of dumping garbage and municipal waste as had been alleged by the councillor.
First of all, before putting some allegation on somebody, they have to verify whether the contract is in the person's name, whether the contract is really in my name. I'm going to file a defamation case on both the councillors for defaming my image.
Speaking to Goa 365, Johnson Fernandez, chairperson of the Margam Municipal Council, also termed the allegation as false.
It's totally false. It is the carelessness of my councillor who has mentioned this to you. Ki म्हाका दिसता की तेका खबर ना की ती गार्बेज न्हू म्हण आमची ती एक प्रायवेट कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर मेळ्ळा ती हे तो टेंडर जाला ऑफिशियली टेंडर जाला आनी ते फिलिंग द रिंग रोड ते रिंग रोड आनी थिंग आमगे गार्बेज तरी कांयच ना केन्नाच.
The 5th Pandit Jitendra Abhisheki Sangeet Mahotsav, a festival of music and dance, got underway at the Kala Academy this morning. The festival was inaugurated by the MLA of Priol, Deepak Dhaulikar. A photo exhibition of Pandit Jitendra Abhisheki is also in progress at the Kala Academy. We bring to you today some renditions of today's performers. And that's all we have for you today. We'll be back next week with more news and analysis for you. Until then, goodbye and good night.